Hello? Hello? Oh, wow, what the hell? Hello and welcome to Skeleton TV. There we go. BGM. Hello and welcome to Skeleton TV. Damn, that's a lot of asses. Yeah, a lot of stuff. For some reason, OBS, reset my mic settings. Just all of a sudden. I don't know why. Alright, let's see. Stream Elements is here. Hey, hello. Pluck, my my buddy, Yola Vaz, no, that's me. And Dumb Diggers, how you guys doing? How you guys doing on this fine day? I don't know why, but I feel like extra nervous today for some reason. And I woke up like an hour ago, so I'm still a bit groggy. Oh, I still gotta wake up, I guess. Let's get rid of the shades. I don't need the shades. Now I can see clearly. Everything was red. Everything was red a moment ago. So you guys saw the big news. The big news. I finally released my project. The big Case on VRChat project that I've been working on for like 2 million years. Let's change the camera angle. Yeah, look at that. Turn off the gizmos so we don't have all these icons in the way. I was surprised to see a big news. Yeah. This. Oh man, this I spent quite a while on this, like maybe 3 months. I didn't work like full time on it, like all the time. Just 1 second. I need to. Whoa! A sudden sneeze just appeared. Yeah, I like. Oh man, where do I even begin? Yeah, there's the motherfucker TV. Sorry for my language. This is where people can go ahead and watch her streams and stuff. Or, you can just load in any video at all and it'll play. Twitch links work too. Apollo, tell us how it feels to have your Oshi follow you. Oh man. Where's the image? Where's the image? I posted it on Twitter. Let me bring it up real quick. Let me find it. Did I not save it? Why would I not save it? Oh no, there it is. Look at this, folks. Look at this, folks. Oh, I'm die. Thank you forever. Even her manager followed me. That's crazy. That's crazy shit. It feels surreal. I gotta say. But you know what's better than one of my favorite streamers following me? It's Yola being here. She's also one of my favorite streamers. I always try to catch her streams. Dumb Diggers, case I followed you, you have to be feeling zucked. Yeah, zucked. Oh man, okay. Let's see. I was gonna start with. Oh man, now that I'm actually starting, I'm just spilling my spaghetti everywhere. So I came up with this idea a couple of months ago. Maybe like 5 months ago. And I thought, and I've always thought like VRChat is a very, very powerful tool for just any kind of creative work, because you can create pretty much anything you can think of, right? As long as you have the, technical skills. I mean, even then, just learning how to make something, it's, in my opinion, it's actually not that hard, to be honest. But I don't know, that might also just be me and how easy of a time I have getting used to stuff like this. But yeah, like, when I started playing VRChat in 2017 and learned like how to create the... my throat. Learn how to just make things for it, I figured, hey, like, I knew you could like record animations, or maybe not animation, but you could do mocap animations in it. Like, I created Cream TV. That big. Most of you probably haven't seen it, but a while back when I was still Cream Man, I made like video content in VRChat, just recorded myself. Because I have access to full body VR and stuff, I can just act things out myself and I can create things, right? Let's see. So fake it till you make it. Your brain doesn't know the difference between ironic actions and genuine ones. If you do something ironically, it'll become genuine. I love Cream TV. Therefore, if you ironically act like a Chad, you will genuinely become one. Oh, it's like people saying if you believe the lie, it's not a lie. Kind of like that. Anyway, so I always thought it was weird how people didn't like make a lot of content in VRChat, especially considering how easy it is. I mean, God, my throat. Let me have a drink. There we go, I cleared my throat there. I always thought it was weird how people didn't take full advantage of VRChat. Most people just see it as a social tool, but it's a great tool for creative stuff too. And I thought, well, I have made another world in the past, so I already know how the process goes. And that one's tied to my private account, so I'm not gonna go into that one, but I thought, hey, why not just make a world themed after one of my favorite VTubers? And Kaeson's whole gimmick is that she's a delinquent who squats in front of a convenience store, like a delinquent, just one of those squats that looks like as if you're taking a shit, and just meeting other delinquents. Like, that was her whole thing. Even in her VShoujo trailer, that was the whole plot of the entire thing. So I figured, I think the best thing I could ever make is a convenience store themed after her. And I figured, hey, I have the technical skills to do it. I think Deadman VRChat is intimidating. Do you feel like this will lead to bigger things, Apollo-san? Or do you feel like that's too far? That's getting too far Or do you feel like that's getting too far ahead, Mr. Apollo-san? Mr. Apollo-san. I mean, just that you followed me is good enough, to be honest. Anyway, so I came up with the whole idea then. I figured, hey, I'm just gonna make this entire thing. The hard part was getting started, to be honest. Because, like, I wanted a convenience store that was similar to the one she used in her 3D reveal stream. And by sheer chance, I found it. It's, who was it made of? Made by? I can find it in the credits here. Hold on. Yeah. No, not this one. Yeah, Convenience Store by CG Model on Booth. I just ran into it by complete chance, and I was like, wait a minute, this is the one she used in her 3D debut, wasn't it? So I went back and took a look, and it was exactly it. And that was when I knew it was fate. Actually, it's very bare bones when you buy the thing. Let me try to show you. Where did I put the model itself here? There it is. Oh. I guess I need to open another window to show you. Yeah. Okay, let me open up another window so I can show you guys. Window capture. Hello? Why is 3D viewer not showing anything? Let me just open it in Blender instead, and I'll show you guys in Blender. In the meantime, let me catch up the chat. The more I see, the more incredible it is. Tons of Easter eggs, and this thing is ridiculous. Oh, let me go into that real quick while we wait for Blender to load. The most time-consuming part was making reference to every single friend she has. Hold on, I need to clear my throat again. So, Kaeson's whole thing is that she wants to unite VTubers together. Like, she's got so many friends, like, small or big. She wants to connect with everyone. So I figured if I'm gonna make a Kaeson themed convenience store, I have to have references. Your throat must be bone dry. I have to have references to pretty much everyone. And that was the most time consuming part of this whole thing. Hey, this thing is showing through, like, you have stuff like this. Oh yeah, I translated all of the text here in Japanese, but if we flip this, we get English text too. But yeah, like, just coming up with ideas for everyone. And the difficult part is, because, for example, Let's see. I don't know much about Yashiki Seal, for example. So trying to come up with a creative little thing to give her a reference was like the very was was pretty tricky. Just trying to figure things out. A couple of these people I know, like Kamishiro Taishi, he's my buddy. Hyping Monaka is also my buddy. I know. Mirai Akari, she's a legend. She's been a VTuber for so many years. And she was also pretty easy. Kambutsu Himono is the live 2D rigger of Keisan, but you know, the kind of smaller ones. But I had a lot of help from the Keisan Discord, because let me make this smaller. Because I did reveal the project ahead of time there, and a couple of the people there, they gave me like a couple of helps. Like I didn't know that Koheta did visual K in the past, so I made a cover page based on his visual K past. Let's see, craft the perfect hairstyle, become the top dog in the band, pure talent from the Taisho era, and I ended up coming up with a fun pun here. So awesome, yeah. Let's see, Blender must have opened, so I can go ahead and show you guys the convenience store real quick. I should have prepared that in the past. I didn't expect to show that off, but one thing I'm really bad at is organizing my stuff, because I forget where I put anything at. There it is. Yeah, I just kind of forget where I put things, and it ends up being like, ugh. And there we go. I think it's open. I hope it is. It's taking a while. Did the case on Discord know what a huge project this was going to be? Yeah, I think they knew. Okay, I got it open. Let me window capture. There we go. Let me put this here. Yeah, this is the convenience store by itself. Oh, this thing is kind of broken here, but it doesn't matter. A couple of the stuff here in the interior had to be removed. Like, I kept this stuff. It's all empty, so I had to fill everything up myself. And these shelves, I didn't like them at all, so I got rid of them. I got rid of this thing as well, along with the fridges, because I had my own. The counter I also thought was pretty dull, so I got rid of those. I got rid of the chairs because they were like very heavy and polygons, so I didn't need them around. But yeah, the convenience store itself was pretty bare bones. This text was not here before, but I edited it in. And yeah, I had to edit a couple of stuff, but it ended up being nice in the end. Let me just close Blender here as well. So yeah, as you can see, I changed pretty much everything. I changed the texture of the walls, changed the floor, added a whole bunch of decals. Well, let's see. And oh man, it's just, I don't even know where to begin. There was another environment though that I had initially put the thing in. Let's see. Impressive how you change it from the bare bones to all this. Indeed, it took a while. Let's see. Yeah, let me show you the prototype. Can you go through the items on the shelves? Yeah, in a bit. So initially I had this place chosen out. It's just, you know, a rural street in Japan. And here I got a whole bunch of goods on the outside. And this is me. I'm here for scale. But I thought there was something missing, because like, the whole thing about Keisan is that she's a big fan of Yakuza. And while it is a Japanese street, it doesn't quite fit the theme as well. So I found this Japanese night city instead, which fits so much better, because this looks like Kamurocho. Oh, no, not Kamurocho. That's a town in. That's the town's name in Yakuza. It's Kabukicho, right? It looks pretty similar to Kabukicho with all the neon lights and stuff. I actually should strengthen the lights of these a little bit later. Let's see, I can probably do that now. Yeah, look at that. I'll give it a little bit more strength. Yeah, this is good. Oh, that's much better. Look how they pop now. Hey, look at that. We're already doing improvements. Let's find the convenience store again. Plug wanted to see some of the stuff. Oh man, this looks good already. OBS told me it disconnected. What happened? Sotenbori. No, Sotenbori is Osaka. This one's based off of Kabukicho. Let me have a drink. So yeah, when I found this place, I knew this had to be the place. In fact, there used to be another building here. I removed it, and let me give you a bird's eye view of the whole entire place. It might be a bit hard to see because of the darkness, but this city used to be much bigger. It flipped for a second, but it came back. It used to be way bigger. Like there were 3 streets, but in order to keep it optimized, I cut more than half the city and just kept it to this little street right here. I put these cars in here so people couldn't pass. There's an invisible wall here. So a lot of more rooms for Easter eggs. Indeed, indeed. And speaking of which, like when I made this, I designed it so that I could keep expanding it in the future. Like for example, this door here, it's currently closed, but we can go inside and there's a whole other room in here. I've even got lights set up. They're not properly set up because they're not bright enough. And as you can see, some of the neon, pink neon light kind of leaks through. So I have to fix that a little bit. Hey, look at these smudges. Isn't that some high quality stuff? Ooh. Oh, but the reflection though, it kind of reflects stuff in here. So the reflection is kind of off, but it's okay. This room is unfinished, so it's not meant to, be explored as of yet. Let me go through. Plug wanted to see more, so we can go through every magazine. And I'll flip them to the. Okay, hold on. We can flip all of them. There we go. Alrighty. So this one was pretty much the easiest one to make. Let's also bring them up a little bit more. There we go. What a pro. I was hoping you'd do that, but didn't want to ask. This one obviously was the easiest one to make. I just wanted to make a general magazine about Keisan herself, breaking rules and getting away with it. And here's Pikami caught smuggling Reese's. This was a funny story she told on a stream a while back. When she went back home from America, because she's half American, she had a lot of Reese's in her luggage, and the TSA opened up her luggage and they saw all the Reese's, and they were like, "Hey, well, what's up with this?" And she got really nervous, and she was like, I got caught. And she told everyone, I got caught smuggling Reese's. Of course, Reese's are legal, so there was no problem in the end, but I thought it was just funny to add this. And this underboobs on Twitch, experts confused. It's because normally underboobs are banned on Twitch, but she's been getting away with it, so that's also pretty funny. Let's see. I've smuggled candy before too. Hell yeah. Oh, that reminds me of a funny story. When I was in South Korea. Remind me later and I'll tell you guys about it. Actually, I'll put it in my notes so I can remember to talk about that. It was a really silly smuggling story. Kamishiro Taishi, of course, he's known for being a really, really talented live translator. So I just made this entire thing themed after how he destroys keyboards. He doesn't destroy keyboards actually, but I thought it'd be fun. This angel types faster than God. Reach light speed with steno. Keyboards don't survive. Just flaming keyboard. Yura Rikudo is Keisan's Vtuber sister. They share the same artist. And I know a little bit about her. Not that much though. But I know that she's currently learning Japanese and you know, she's a Dolahan, so she doesn't have a neck. Her head kind of floats above her body. So, and she's been using visual novels to learn Japanese, so this wasn't so bad. This was pretty easy to make. The hardest part was making the headline here, but getting ahead in life is probably the best one because, you know, head puns. Life without neck pain. Improve your Japanese with visual novels. Using the flames of your voice to move hearts. Yeah, because she's singing. And this is Monaka's cover. It didn't need translating on the back, so I just get down hyping Monaka. Hone oroshite odore. Break a bone and dance. And that's because what caught people's attention with Monaka was her reaction stream to Kei-san's first 3D debut. And her tracking was all kinds of messed up, so her body contorted in all different ways, and it was really funny, and it became a meme. As cool as that, I didn't get the head joke until you explained it. Oh yeah. You know, you don't get a good joke until you explain it. Okay, visual Koheda. This one I already explained. Let's see. Oh, Mirai Akari. She is indeed a legend. She became friends with Kei-san recently, so of course she had to make it too. For those who don't know, I think she debuted in 2016 or 17. Either way, she was one of the big four VTubers. Back then, VTubers just made YouTube videos and skits. They didn't really stream that much. But she rose to fame really fast. A Day in the Life of a Legend, the perspective of Shiteno. A Shiteno is 4 heavenly kings. It's her, Kaguya Luna, Shiro. Who was the 4th one? I don't remember. Who is this mysterious Jenny? This refers to her appearing in the background of one of Kei-san's stream, where she just pretended to be someone else and they just called her Jenny. And Kamutsu Himono, I explained her a little bit before, but she's a really talented live 2D rigger. So good, in fact, that sometimes it looks like it's 3D. Is it 3D? No, all 2D. Top rigging technique. She'll make you squat like a delinquent. Indeed, she made Kei-san be able to sit. This thing is annoying. I kind of want to hide it. Asakura Konoha, my goddess, saved me my time in need. Asakura Konoha is... this is one of the best Kei-san stories, to be honest. So, there was an earthquake in Japan. I don't think she lives in central Tokyo or anything, but more in a rural place where she's more vulnerable to earthquakes. Either way, an earthquake completely destroyed her PC, and she told her fans that she can't afford a new PC right now, and that she probably won't stream for a little over a year until she saves up and gets a new PC. And then Kei-san notices and was like, "Hey, just take my old PC so you can stream again. Don't let your fans wait another year or so." So she just casually sent over her PC. And she was able to stream again. And that was like a wholesome moment. Yeah, based indeed. Let me see, I think there was a clip of it. I can link in the chat if you guys want to watch this later. Yeah, here it is. Just go ahead and link it here in chat. Check it out later. And this is Hana Kokorone on Yashiki Seal. They were both surprise visited by Kei-san when they were streaming. Like they didn't expect anything at all. And it just kind of went down from, escalated from there when they became friends, and they've been streaming a lot since then. I still don't really know much about them, to be honest, but this is the best I could come up with. This is RPR. He's an Apex streamer. He recently became a VTuber. He also recently collabed with Kei-san, did a Japanese language stream a while back. And so he was pretty easy. I already knew about him, thanks to Tokoyami Towa. I watch her a lot too, and those two seem to know each other, so he really did fall into the VTuber rabbit hole. Let me flip these back. I need to undo. There we go. And I figured I also needed a Vshoujo magazine, so I put everyone in here. Welcome in Keisan Azuna. And then adjust, you know, a magazine dedicated to her armpits, because that's really funny. I also put bad word on the ATM. Oh man, there are so many Easter eggs. These things took so long to make. Now let's talk about this doll over here. This was made by Ksetu Lumia. Let me see. Yeah, this girl right here. This Vtuber. She's also a Vtuber. She uses Blender stuff to create assets. And I figured I needed this thing in the shop. And she sells this little model on her booth for like 2,500 yen. So I just bought it and put it in here. I had to optimize it a little bit, because it came with like 300,000 polygons. I had to cut it down to like 50,000 so it wouldn't be so heavy on the world. This is just the standard cutout of her artwork. Oh, these decals. Let me talk about these. These were made by... I don't think this one in particular. This one I made... I just kind of converted... I found like a PNG of this and converted it to a vector file and put it on there. But this one, let's see. This thing. This decal over here. This fuck down here. And this. This. It's not really selecting it. This was made by... let's see. At CC _coast 7 with C. CC underscore not underscore COS 7. It's a cosplayer, and she actually made these originally for embroidery. And I contacted her on Twitter and asked if I could use it for the project, and she said sure, go for it. Keisan's armpit are really funny, haha. I added them because they were so funny, haha. Deadman. People will scream when they see Keisan's accessories. Oh, speaking of armpits, I thought it would be so goddamn funny to just add this board here full of armpit pictures. Then we can go through all of them. This was during her birthday stream. Look at this. Look at that. It's cool other people contributed stuff too. Yeah, we'll get into that. We'll get into that soon. Let's see. We can go through the other merch. These teddy bears refer to... Hold on. What was her name? Nuos! Hey, my man! How you doing? What's she gonna say when she sees that? Oh, this? She already knows. She already knows that we're degenerates. It's... God, I can't believe... I'm blanking out on her name. I am gonna remember. I swear, I am gonna remember. We're not gonna move on until I remember her name. Let's see. They were teddy bears. I'm gonna remember. I am gonna remember. I'm not gonna move. Corin, right, Corin. Right. These are Corin themed teddy bears, cause you know, if you zoom in, she's always got these. I think she graduated since then, but you know, she's one of her oldest friends, so I had to make a reference to her as well. And we got some gunpla because Keisan loves building gunpla, so of course I had to have some of these. Premium model kit, Golden Principality, Draconic, my man, how you doing? Oh, speaking of Draconic, we can just go ahead and talk about him. He made this coin. Look at that, beautiful piece of work here. Beautiful. Well, he made the PNG and stuff, and no, he made the coins. He made the height maps and all that stuff. Let's see, they're right here. There we go. Yeah, there they are. I'm kind of in the way. Well, whatever. Very beautiful stuff. Let's see, we can flip this. And the other side looks... Oh, why is it so dark? Probably because of the light probes. I don't know. Why the hell is this so dark here? Well, either way, I'll be spending way too much time on that if I try to figure that one. Let me catch up to chat. Yes, let's go through all these armpit. Aren't you gonna... I read that. Yes, recently. Do you think KSL will make you a convenience store? No. The glossy Gunpla boxes give me a Pavlovian reaction. Limao. Awesome coins. I'm still working on making a real one. Oh yeah, you're trying to get your 3D printed one. Damn, your 3D is good. Hey, Akibaki, how you doing? Thank you, thank you. Nuos is here. He was the one who made it for me. Pretty based, pretty based. Mineo C made this coin, I believe. Yeah, look at that. So shiny, so beautiful. He also made this this thing here. What was it? Neon tattoo or something? Oh man. Oh man. Oh, the sword. This one I made myself. This one here. It says fuck if you look carefully. I'm not gonna move it. But this sword in particular was made by, what was his name? Frosh? No, it was something else. It's by Yozo, at Yozo Dozo on Twitter. He made this beautiful sword here. Let me move to this one because you can get a better view. He made this beautiful sword. I ran into him randomly on Twitter a while ago, and I saw the sword. I was like, oh shit, this needs to be in this needs to be in the project. So I reached out to him and he graciously lent me the model to use here. I'm gonna need a case on physical merch of every single thing in this store. Let's work to make it happen. Let's work to make it happen, folks. This carrot is reference to Tomari Mari. Tomari Mari XL Ninjin. A true Babiniku. Oh wait, that might also be mine? Looks really similar. Which one? This one? I'm pretty sure Mineo C gave this one to me. Although I'm having a really hard time keeping track of all the stuff I've received from everyone. Like, I have to keep a text file open here with notes. But yeah, I figured, you know, XL Ninjin, a reference to you know what. There's also an XXL one that I thought would be funny to add, so I just put it here casually. It was funny. This is Momo's Peaches. This is pretty much the best thing I could think of. I think this was in the Shin Etai Discord, the old case on Discord. This was suggested by Brunom, I think. So I just made this. Oh, Akibaki, thank you for the subscribe. Have fun here on this in this wild ride. The cyber sword, I had a lot I wanted to fix on it still. Oh, really? Oh, did you mean you made your own version? Because I did receive this from that other guy, Yozo. That new sub picture. I did receive this from Yozo. It used to be like 500,000 polygons, but that's because it was made for a render in Blender, so we had to like reduce the polygon count together, which wasn't very hard. It was just a bunch of modifiers we had to get rid of. It's currently like 1,000 polygons, I think, even less maybe. Whatever. We don't need to look into that. Oh man, this is my reference. This is the best thing I could come up for to make a reference for Yaman Sensei. Her artist. Yaman Sensei no Suikapu Suika. Yeah, melon-sized Suika. Are there any plans to add an high-quality mirror to that mirror button so I can stare at it with my Mute VRChat GF? I currently just have, let's see, the mirror I put. Oh, I gotta go into game mode to activate it. But yeah, I don't know if I could make a toggle, actually. Make a second toggle here for a high quality mirror for those who want it. I just made it like made it so that it only reflects you and nothing else, just to keep performance in check. What is the lore on Kayson's avatar change? I didn't know who she was once she changed her avatar. Yeah, I found the mirror. It's the only low quality, but I would like. I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. No problem. I can do it after the stream, really. What's the lore on Kayson's avatar change? That first avatar she had before, she made in Koikatsu or something. It was like really, really, really old. And she just made it as a, you know, it wasn't like after she got really, really big last year on SK-san, she decided she wanted a redesign. Pretty much. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it. Just a redesign that represents her more. But anyway, we got these big melons, and this is because Yaman Sensei, the artist, every girl he draws has massive boobs. So I figured, you know what? Yaman melons, big boobs. And I thought a bikini packaging would be pretty funny. Just a bikini holding the things together. And of course, this is pizza. And I believe one of these is Hawaiian pizza with pineapple on it, and Kayson hates that, so of course that had to be in it. Let's see, we can go through the counter a little bit. Yeah, counter was nice. I really like this added touch of a floppy pizza just hanging here on the counter. Now, hey, let me show you something funny. These LEDs, it's just the same countertop cut in half, but pasted over it, because that's easier than just quickly making a tube that's exactly form fitted for this thing. So I just did that. It's the same for this one, even though I could have just made a tube, honestly. Glad thing the food inspectors aren't around. Daiko 1.9 from Koikatsu and 2.1 from VRChat Studio. No real lore. It was just her VTuber counterpart of her IRL self. No real depth to it. Yep. Essentially, it is what you would use if you didn't wanna, if you didn't feel like putting on makeup and start streaming. And we also got these Kayson Manager diaper cookies. These were made by, let me give you a better view because the glass is in the way. These were made by Minio C, and I contacted him a while ago. Like he made this license plate as well, along with let's see, this one, I believe, this coin. And he was really passionate to just lend me all this stuff that I could put in. So I was really happy about that. It helps add a lot more love into the world. Look, guys, not a real VRChat world if there weren't some strange workaround features built in. Yeah, for real. If it worked, it works. Indeed. Let me tell you about a funny thing. For some reason, you see this glass here? Let me try to select it. I think it's selected, is it? Yeah, it's selected. So when I was rendering the lights, for some reason, Unity thinks it's a solid piece, like as if it's an opaque wall. So whenever I had to render the lights, I had to temporarily hide the windows and all glass. Like on every single thing that has glass on it, I had to hide them and then render the light. Otherwise, like for example, this pizza oven would appear pitch black because, well, not pitch black because these do emit their own glow, but it would be pretty black. Especially this fridge right here, it would look really bad. What's the lore? There should be an exclusion group for baking, right? This is where my where my half inexperience comes in, Nuos. It's because I wasn't aware of that at the time. So I just kind of did that, even though, let's see, the glass. Yeah. Right. Let me see. Let me move chat a little bit real quick. If you look here, you can set it up and stuff. I could probably disable contribute global illumination and it would have gone through. But yeah, this is where my little inexperience of this comes in. But I learned a lot working on this actually. So it was a good learning experience as well as a fun little project to do. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Originally I did not have these LED lights. And I just had the idea randomly and I thought, hey, I wonder how it looks if I added these lights. and it looked beautiful, so I stuck with it. Let me catch up to chat a little quick. Because marble tops are cool. Yeah, they are. Naruhodo. Were those ice creams? Oh yeah, they're ice creams. Let me move. There we go. Yeah, ice cream. Kappu cream. At least you still figured out how to get the effect you wanted. Hopefully performance is bearable with a full session. The neon adds a cool touch. Oh, let me tell you about that. Oh, I was so happy yesterday. About 22 people were in the world watching one of her streams yesterday, the chit chat stream Kason had yesterday. 22 people were inside, and I was like, holy shit, I gotta get in. I gotta see how well this world performs with so many people in it. And I'm happy to announce, folks, that all the hard work I spent optimizing this goddamn thing, which took forever, paid off, because I got a solid like 90 FPS in VR. No Hagen-Dazs. That's copyrighted. I can't have it, sadly. But yeah, it ran really nicely, 90 FPS in VR. I mean, obviously, I have a 3080 Ti, so I have a beefy enough PC. But considering the quality of the world and how many people were in it, usually when there are that many people, even in other worlds, my frames would dip. But yeah, I'm just glad it all runs well. It all runs super well. Oh, let's see. As far as pickup goes, I wanted, if it were up to me, I would have made it so that you could pick up everything. Yeah, well, I have a 560 Super, so what then? Can I run it? Yeah, even a potato can run it. Congrats, thank you. But yeah, I wanted to make it so that people could pick up everything, but if I were to do that, it would probably tank performance a lot, because Unity has this thing where, let's see, let me just shift the screen a little bit. These whole settings over here, if an object is static, it's more optimized than if it's not static, and non-static objects are usually a bit more performance heavy. So if all of this stuff were pick-upable, it would tank performance a lot. So sadly, I couldn't do that. I had to limit it to the most important things only. For now, I have done it so that you can pick up at least one of every custom product, like a product that refer to her or her friends. You can only pick up 4 of these pizzas, not these other ones, sadly. You can pick up the magazine rack and pretty much everything on the shelves here. A couple of drinks as well. But yeah, if it were up to me, you would have been able to pick up everything, but sadly I gotta keep things realistic. I can go through more of these stuff. Hundreds of physics-enabled items would make it be an impossible task to render in game. Yeah, it's like I have a lot of these pickups as well. I think I have around 40 pickups, but I had to disable physics on them. They just kind of float in the air if you let go of them. Although I don't like, if I add physics on top of that, it would just be a nightmare. Let's see. What about a spawn trigger that creates a new product when you want to pick it up? That could be a thing I could explore, but I'm not really sure. I have to look that up, honestly. Because, like, if say we pick up the hat and another hat appears, the bonbons. If another one appears and you end up with like 100 hats, that's probably not a good idea either. Anyway, we can go through a couple of these. Magimax chips. In that case, we can just go talk about the Magimax. This is a reference to maximum spice. One of Kayson's favorite spices. She shills this on every chance she gets. So of course this had to be in the map itself. And because Japan usually has all these funky flavored chips, we have Magimax or maximum flavored chips. This was pretty easy to make, and we got some products referring to Amemiya Nazuna, one of her V Shoujo genmates. Genmates. Do they have generations in V Shoujo? Can we get a Gmod part of this map so I can play case on prop hunt? No, I don't know how to work with the source engine. We got some DMJ star cookies. This is, of course, in reference to the star shape on his nose. No Genmace in VShoujo, right? Yeah, that's true. That's true. You should now recreate this in the metaverse. Ah, no, screw the metaverse. More candy. This is Chiho's hat. Chihuahua's hat. I'm really happy with how this one turned out. This was just a standard beret. I found a nice ribbon that I just put on it, and these, let me tell you, these round fluffy things, they're bunny tails. I found I grabbed the tails of a bunny, a 3D model of a bunny, and just made 2 of them and shoved them on the beret, and it ends up looking pretty nice. You know, hacky methods, they work. We've got Melody Antiviruses, 69 out of 10 in ratings. Animal Creator, oh my god, you ripped it off of Bunny Girl, don't tell me. Let's keep that. Let's keep that private. No one has to know that it's made out of real bunny tails. Oh man, this is Ribbon's Crayons. She's an artist, a small indie VTuber from Japan. This Leto is also one of Kaeson's VTuber sisters, and this idea was suggested by the Kaeson Discord. A cassette tape of her ASMR. She doesn't do ASMR, by the way. This is like a legendary object, and no one knows how to play cassette tapes anymore, so it's even funnier. Let's see. You would make a great indie dev, not the way you'd expect. I don't know how to code for shit, so I don't know. This is Ryugon Daimonji. While I was making this, I had already created this, but then he suddenly debuted this really funny Terminator design, and I had to put another reference to him. So we have Ryugon Daimonji, bullet chocolates, and this is Hachama cooking. Guess I'll fucking die cookies. If you eat these, I don't know what'll happen to you. Good luck. I made this after she made an appearance on her birthday stream. Just congratulating her. That was like the first major appearance she did in one of Kaeson's things, and I decided, well, I'm gonna assume she's a friend now, so I'm just gonna make this. Modeling is as important as assets. Pretty sure you could use Unity for making games, can't you? Do you get a one rule wish? They have tutorials for it. Well, I don't know how to code. That's the thing. Like, I could make this. I made this entire thing, and it doesn't require any coding. You can get Amano Pikami's antenna. Speaking of 3D modeling, I made since this antenna, let's just shove it outside. Since this antenna is kind of a simple thing, I made it myself, and then I just shoved it inside this nice box. Now let's see, is that a spider with Hachama? Oh yeah, it's a tarantula. Look at that. Ooga booga. Pretty sure they're friends. I have no proof though. Who knows? Who knows? And this is Ju Hachigo's guide to horror games. She really likes horror games. Oh man, Taishi helped me come up with this idea. I don't know a lot about Ju Hachigo. This is like one of the last pieces of merch I made because I was stumped. So I asked Taishi, and he said, "Hey, he likes horror games. She likes horror games. So why not make like a horror game guide or something?" And that's what it ended up becoming. Yeah, as you can see, it also has a Japanese side. Now let's see. Oh my, the antenna has come out of the packaging. Amazing. Indeed, indeed. I gotta say, out of all the packaging I made, I'm honestly the most happy with this one. The packaging itself is actually solid. This is just a PNG, so the alpha here is transparent, but it looks nice. Oh yeah, here's another cool little detail. Almost every product has this dragon logo on the back side. Let's see, we can, yeah, little fun reference. It's the store's original brand. Oh, this one doesn't have it because it's already up there. Yeah, it looks super legit. Thank you, thank you. She's also friends with Haruka Karibo, I believe. Oh, yeah, her dear crackers, she joined VShoujo just recently, actually. So this couldn't be more relevant. Hell yeah. Got some bubble gums and stuff. I originally wanted to, like, these things. Oh man, I originally wanted to make every single product themed after her or her friends, but I spent so long making all these themed items that I decided to just leave that aside for now. Otherwise, I would still be working on this thing. It's difficult coming up with these ideas. I did make a couple of custom things though, like these caisson tissues. These are all one mesh that I baked together with Meshmaker to make it more optimized. Let's see. Here's a better shot of that. Smooth tissues for you. And she's got a smug face because she knows what you're using these tissues for. She knows. Could do a lot with some parallax rendering techniques if you were to make other items visible with visible internals. Oh, that's a good idea. Means you have new room to add them later if there are new friends. Indeed, Queso is friends with everyone. Lemao, you may as well add the entire VTuber industry in the company if you're gunning for that. Oh yeah. Oh, that would have been added forever. We also got some, hair dye. This was from the stream when she figured out she could change the colors of her hair and skin. So I just took a bunch of screenshots and put them here. We got blue here too. All kinds of colors. Though we don't have a clear red color, maybe I should aim to add some of that. Oh man. Oh, let's go to this section. Oh man. Did I have anything else here? No, this entire wall is just full of Majimax chips and strange peach flavored chips and banana flavored chips. Don't ask about those. Here. I didn't know a lot about Giri. I still don't, honestly. So I consulted the case on Discord about this one in particular, and someone suggested, I can't remember their name, but someone suggested maybe making an Oni Mart and Yakuza Mart crossover, and that's the perfect idea, honestly. Okay, but where are the condoms at? Just kidding, don't answer that. Oh, you be tempting. You be tempting me, This packaging here, I could reuse one of the same packagings to make one of those. They're in the back, behind closed doors. Oh yeah, we could put them in the unused back room. But I digress. And I figured, hey, that's actually a perfect collaboration, and I already had a bunch of onigiris, so I retextured them, and we have some giri themed. We have some giri themed onigiris. This is mayonnaise flavored, salmon flavored. What is this? Natto flavored, umeshi flavored, and this is cursed flavored. You don't want to eat this one. Did I have more? Salmon, umeshi. This is salmon roe, I believe. And here we have Bao and Shy Lily recommended sushis. Yeah, she recommends this one with the shrimp and the salmon, and she likes the rolls. What is this? I think this is eel. Now let me have a drink. How many triangle sandwiches look accurately miserable? Oh yeah, they're also kind of low res. This is the resolution they came with. Sandwichy. Oh my god, guys, I miss Japan's egg sandwiches. I don't know what the hell they put inside of these, but they're so good, they're heavenly. I'm honestly impressed by the detail level on most items though. Thank you. We haven't even gotten to the drinks. Most of these drinks here, they're not custom, with a few exceptions. Most of these drinks just came this way with a pack I bought. But like, Sky Juice is a custom one. Sky Juice is just, you know, water. Cause it comes, cause you know, water rains from the sky. Sky Juice, it's a silly little thing. But here, this is a, oh man, this is one of my favorite products back in the day. I don't know if it's necessarily related to Keisan, but it was related to a legendary dragon. When this dragon used to do Asakoko, this was one of the products, one of my favorite items on it. This pea of dragon here, if you drink it, you'll become buff instantly. You don't even have to work out, you just grow oversized muscles right away. And the commercials were so goddamn good. Korono Iburi in them, and she would inflate into a giant hulking monster. It was really funny. You got some brewski. All these, you can pick this one up. Most of these drinks you can't pick up, obviously because of performance reasons. But I wanna talk about this special one. But before we do, look at this. One of the artists just submitted this poster along with a design for a custom beer. Kukyu no Ue, I believe. I hope I got that name right. Let me look. Kukyu no Ue on Twitter. Yeah, actually. You know, the funny thing is, Kukyu-san, he misspelled his name. There's supposed to be an extra U here. But yeah, he graciously made this custom poster for me for the project, and this entire custom beer can. Look at that. Look at that. Premium Keisan themed beer. 8.73? Is that supposed to be 73? No, 8.93. Misspelling his own name. 8.93% alcohol. One of these will knock you out. It'll knock you the hell out. And of course, I've got the legendary Asakoko. You gotta have Asakoko. What's in it? No one knows. That's why there's no... It doesn't show how much alcohol there's inside of it. It doesn't show the ingredients. We just know. And we have some Strong Zero. This Strong Zero is so iconic. I made a couple of them pick-upable so people can pick them up and drink it. They do great. The can design is awesome too. Oh, I was floored. I was absolutely floored when it came in. I was like, holy shit. Now let's see, there isn't really anything custom in here, with the exception of, let's see. Go ahead and hide the poster real quick. There, I made this. Pineapple pizza. Because I know she would hate it. So we put some frozen pineapple pizza in here, but there's nothing special inside of this freezer. And here we have a whole bunch of Gunpla. Arc, Legendary Dragon, Master Grade. This is obviously in reference to a certain legendary dragon. When I named a lot of these, I wanted them to refer to you know, her and her friends. Pineapple Pizza Arc. Etheria Sakara, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. Oh god, you know what you should add? There are some of those fair foods for that. Oh my god. The food fair stream she did where she saw people eating cursed things such as, oh man, donut hamburgers with nasty stuff. Weird company selling ice cream next to MG Gunpla. Yeah, this company has everything. Let's see. This one, YSHK. This is Yashiki Sigma, Obsidian Demon. This is a reference to Yashiki Seal. KSN Yakuza, Emerald Sentinel. This is just... The name doesn't refer to anyone, but KSN, obviously Keisan. This is Mirai Alpha, Glorious Sapphire. This is a reference to Mirai Akari. Kamify, Amethyst Seraphim. This is a reference to Leto. Oh man, I can't remember her full name. It was Kami something Leto. Do I remember? Either way, it's her. Let me see. The one with the cassette tapes. Yeah, it's a reference to her. And HNA Kappa, Luminous Fairy. This one was... Shit, it was a reference to her. Let's see. Yeah, Hana Kokorone. This is a reference to her. What is that BGM? I've heard Yura use the same one. Oh, I first heard it from Yura's stream. Let's see, what is it called? I need to look it up. It's Bittersweet by Gooset. I will link it in chat because it was actually pretty difficult to find. Yeah, there we go. I'll just link it for you in chat. It's a fantastic BGM. Open Unity again. Let's see. KRN Omega Cinnabar Ender. I gotta be honest, I don't remember who. I don't remember who this was a reference to. Who the hell was this a reference to? I'm forgetting my own. Oh, it doesn't matter. TSHI Theta Heaven's Night. This is a reference to Taishi, my boy Taishi. AMN. I don't remember the name of. I don't remember how this one's pronounced. Kaiju Vanguard V. This is Amano Pikami. This is a reference to her. This is a reference to Chiho. Chiho Omega Champion Excelsius. This one's a reference to DMG. Daimonji. Was this Micro? Daimonji Micro, Movable Divinity. Oh, I love these names so much. They were so fun to name. Keisan Kai, Golden Principality. And this one's a reference to Yura Rikudo. Rikudo something. Lazulite Dullahan. I had a lot of fun naming these things. Oh, and here's a framed poster by Hyde. I did contact Hyde when I was making this world, asking him if I could use his artwork, and he graciously accepted. Hell yeah. Oh man, oh man. And of course, let's see, Yuta also lent me a lot of his artwork that I could use. Let's see, his Twitter handle was... well, it was just a bunch of numbers. At PA75727. He's known for making a lot of the official Keisan artwork, and he graciously let us also use pretty much all of the artwork he made. Look at that. Oh yeah, Chueki Taro's wanted poster. He's also another friend of Keisan. They had like a bar or something a while back. But yeah, I'm so glad that so many people came to just lend their artwork for me to use here. So beautiful. This wall here is also made by him. There's actually two versions. He had to make sure that we wouldn't use the one where she's holding a Jägermeister because that one is copyrighted. So he asked us not to use that one, but this one worked because, you know, it's an original brand. But you can't really zoom in too much. But it says Gachkoi Stout, I believe. Got some more of these around here. Just advertising the beer. Making this one was pretty fun. Yeah, I was wondering. I spent a lot of time brainstorming what placeholder I should have for the TV. This is the TV, obviously. When you feed a link into this little box here, you can go watch a stream or something. But I wanted a kind of what's the aesthetic? Vaporwave aesthetic to it. But I also didn't want there to just be a sun there, and I figured... and one day when I was working, I was just... at my job, I was doing some brain dead stuff, and I just spent all that time brainstorming, and I figured, what if a big finger flips you off instead of a sun? And I thought that was such a genius idea, so I whipped this up in a couple of hours, got this together, the motherfucker TV placeholder. Looks like an actual album. The space picture in the background is the picture that the James Webb Telescope took recently. I actually did not mean to put that star there. I just saw the image one day, just randomly browsing, and I thought, oh, wait a minute, what if I put this here, and I put it behind all the mountains and stuff, and put one of the most luminous stars behind the middle finger, and it looked glorious. This is divine tier. I love this VR chat project you done. Thank you so much. What do you mean what? Pluck. Deadman has a lot of creativity. Thank you. Let's see, this artwork on the wall. This was made by, let me see, at Kazamidori_Kana. Yeah, she sent this in for us to use in the world. Just so many artists. Oh, I gotta thank Erisa especially, because when I was busy working on this world, she went ahead and contacted a lot of Japanese artists to ask if we could use their artwork, and if anyone would be interested in making some custom artwork. Like, it's thanks to her that Kukyu made this artwork, this poster here, and the beer can design. She contacted him, and he was like, oh yeah, I'll make some. And I also believe that there's more artwork coming in, and of course I do plan on maintaining this world and updating it with future stuff, so new products will come in. Of course, she will also be making new friends in the future, and you know, there's more references to make, more products. Definitely need to organize a Shin Etai Discord meetup here, and quite soon. Oh hell yeah! A couple of them on the Japanese side did show up yesterday, watching her Zatsudan stream. It was great. I was there. Let me see. I took a selfie. I took a little picture. Let me just put it up real quick. It's in here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Oh, it's a 4K image, so I have to scale it down a little bit. Yeah, look at everyone. Everyone's just there, just watching TV. Watching the skeleton TV, or the motherfucker TV. It was honestly breathtaking to see, to be honest. Because you spend so much time working on this thing, you don't know if you end up doubting yourself after a while. You'll ask, is anyone even gonna come here? But then you release it and you see all these people just enjoying it. Like, this is the exact vision I had in my mind when I made this thing. People sitting in front of the convenience store and just having fun watching her stream. Oh hey, look, Draconic, it's you. Wow, what a timing. Draconic, Gachkoi, can I get a happy birthday for my man Extreme? Something Gachkoi, Jigre. Oh ho, you're outing him as a Gachkoi, Draconic. Level creative making all this astounded me for a second. Thank you. That's wicked. Oh yeah, the upstairs. So there's this perfectly fine rooftop, right? And I figured, oh, I can't waste this rooftop. I can add more stuff here for people to do things with. So I whipped up this staircase goes up, and oh, here's another artwork by Hyde the Based. Nice timing indeed. Happy birthday to that guy, indeed. I figured this rooftop isn't completely done yet because I'm not really sure what else to do with it, but for now I added a couple of activities like chess and billiards. This works beautifully actually. Especially if you're in VR, it works kind of just like real billiards or pool, as some people like to call it. And I've got some playing cards here. If you push the button, it resets it, but if you can just grab a couple of cards from here and I'll randomize it. And here's a little drawing board. Oh, speaking of drawing boards, when I checked it out yesterday, this cool fella there was drawing. Look at that. Look at that beautiful little artwork he whipped up real quick. Or she, I'm not really sure. I do plan on expanding the colors though. I mean, I've seen World with a lot more colors you can use, and I think this is a bit lacking, so I'm gonna add a few more later down the line. Hey, thank you. Happy birthday. They're actually playable. Cool. Indeed. Oh yeah, they're not just for show. If they were for show, I wouldn't have put them here. You can actually play. You can actually play billiard. The billiard is the coolest in my opinion. Also, did a quick texture edit adding the logo here. I like how it turns out. It's really nice. I know it'll be my yeah, I saw all the fun things people are doing in the world. It's so cool. Definitely should keep it updated with new feature, and I think it'll be an awesome Shineta VRChat hub. Indeed, indeed. That's also one of the main things I had in mind for it. If this gets like picked up by the fans, it could be an official place to just meet up. It's one thing hanging out on chats in like in the Shineta Discord or Twitter and stuff, compared to when you actually meeting them in virtual space, because you actually get to hang out with that person and do stuff with them, right? Oh yeah, I also got some more posters from her other friends, Girl DM, Rainho, Giga, Boss of the Underworld. Got a big poster of the drink and another one of Yuta's artworks. Didn't think the pool would be playable. That's a cool thing for the fans to have. Indeed, indeed. Oh man. There's so much more I could do though. I think pretty soon Erisa said it would probably be a good idea to add a Christmas tree, and considering it's Christmas like next week, I could go ahead and add a nice Christmas tree here somewhere. Make it a little bit festive. I don't have enough time to completely make it Christmas themed now because it's so late into December. And it would take me like a week, and by the time I get done with fully decorating it with Christmas stuff, it'll be kind of too late. So the best I can do is just add a Christmas tree for now. Let's see. Really cool. My Tundra trackers just came in. Oh, you got the Tundra trackers. Hell yeah. I was kind of interested in getting them for a while, but I do have the standard Vive 2.0 trackers, so I just passed up on that for now. Even though I hate the battery life on the Vive 2.0 trackers because they're like 4 hours. And then you won't take down the Christmas decoration until June if you put up too much. Oh yeah. But it would honestly be pretty easy. Because you can just put them in their own group and disable them. Like this. Yeah, now it's gone. Now the shadows are baked in to the geometry, so it's gonna look like this. Obviously it's not real-time lighting, otherwise it would kill performance a lot. Wait, you can really just disable things. I can disable the entire kombini. Let's see, Yakuza Mart. Yeah. Oh, no more kombini. Oh, it's back. But yeah, you can do stuff like that. Put all the Christmas decoration in one little group, and it's just a matter of disabling it and enabling it when the season comes around. I like my naming sense. Like, I just named this decal Floor Fuck. Let me check out chat again. It could be temp updated for the holidays, and then you won't take down a tailless all this time. Maybe string up some lights as well for that Christmas feel. Time to plan for 2023 Christmas then. A mistletoe above the company door. Oh, mistletoe is a good idea. Great idea. Let's see. Another thing I have to do in the future. Let me see if this will select it. Yeah, these doors. What the hell? These doors can be moved. So in the future, I would like the doors to be closed by default, and when the player goes near them, it'll open. Oh, like so. Let's go into play mode for a second. This way we can see what the world looks like in the perspective of a player. Oh, it's so nice that they added the feature where you can just troubleshoot or test in-game stuff directly in the editor. Before, if you wanted to test your world if it worked or not in VRChat, you would have to update the world, upload the world first to their servers, and then go into the world in-game to do some testing. But they made it so that you could do it in the editor instead. Here, check this out. Let me turn off the BGM for a second. Let me see. Is Unity's yeah. I made it so far. If you go inside, it'll play some BGM. You can hear it, right? Yeah, we got some nice BGM inside this convenience store. This is Yoroshiku Oppai. After this song, it'll play Your Dreams Never End. So it's pretty convenient being able to just test things out. And look, things just react nicely to the light as well. And then when you go out, the music mutes. It's pretty nice. This was really helpful. It saved me a lot of time. Let's see. I can go ahead and show off the chest and stuff. Yeah, you do this and you... Yeah, there you go. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm probably forgetting to talk about quite a lot of stuff here, actually, but let's turn on the BGM back on. But yeah, there's so much more I could do with this. So much more expanding I could do. Maybe even add stuff like in these corners, in these streets and stuff. Yeah. Ramen. I thought that said... Oh, and this is the one that says karaoke. Thanks for the tour. Thank you guys for joining the stream. There's more to come, obviously. There's so much more to come. There's still a lot of work to do. There are a lot of small improvements that I want to make, like... This is stuff that probably just bothers me and no one else. But like, look at this. In my opinion, some of the lighting here looks dirty. I want to keep improving the lighting a little bit. Oh man, yeah, some of the lights kind of bother me and I want to try and fix them. There's also these tiny nitpicks. Like if you can see here, it's a little bit... It looks low res here, I want to fix that. But I don't think I can do anything about that because I have to compress the light maps. I'm not gonna go into what light maps are that deeply. It's essentially just... It's a texture pasted over the entire world telling you what places are lit and what are not lit. One thing I could point out as a bit of constructive criticism is that the front area asphalt looks a bit too clean perfect compared to the surrounding area. Oh, you mean this stuff? Oh yeah, you're right. It's because I use a pretty clean asphalt texture. Meanwhile, you have this, which, you know, you can see the wear and tear on a lot of the stuff here, on a lot of these tiles. And putting on a new asphalt texture shouldn't be hard. Honestly, this is really just a matter of changing this material here. Let me move this a little bit, because you can do a lot of changes. Check this out. Change the color of that. I make it red. See, it's an easy thing to change. But yeah, I decided to not worry too much about the smaller things and just worry about making the thing functional, so that people could come, you know, check it out as soon as possible. Just need a different asphalt. Yeah, the whole company is lit, seeing the beautiful result. One with more detail and wear. Indeed. Oh, with the banding. A bit more artists will reach out too. Yeah, another one did. Let's see, Isa got contacted by someone who wanted to make another product. I think a box or something. But I'll be adding that in the future. Oh, this board, I don't think I talked about this. On this board, these are pretty much placeholders for now, but I want to add screenshots of people having hanged out here. I've made a hashtag here, YakuzaMart. So people can post whatever screenshots they take on Twitter, and I'll put them on the cork wall. In the future, I'll probably move the credits text to somewhere else. Maybe back here, to be honest, when I open up this place. There's a bit of cleanup I need to do because these walls look ugly. Yeah, look at this. There's a little hole there. But it's not really visible from this side. But yeah, that was it. I gotta go to work in like half an hour, so I gotta eat something and get the hell out of here. Oh man. Sorry about that. I did a little stretching there. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me today on this little tour here. If there was anything if there are any questions you guys have, I can go ahead and answer them now. If not, I'll just end it. see the chat. Nice work, Deadman. Okay, thanks for showing us all the nice details. Thanks for the tour. It was informative and entertaining. Your efforts have paid off. Hello. Oh, Osamu. How you doing? Ah, you're just catching me at the end of my stream. We're just about to end it. I'm pretty much done with the tour at this rate. So, I see that there are no questions. I think we can call it a day here. Thanks for explaining us to us not in the know peeps. You didn't have a nice day. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay. You gotta get your beauty sleep. There's always the VOD to watch, you know. Oh, I should probably show you guys one last thing. Which one was it? This. Okay, yeah. I figured you might want to see how it looks. How it looks without the big TV in the way. The player, if they push a button, let's see. If they push this button, they can actually hide the TV if they don't want it obstructing like a screenshot or anything. Looks pretty damn good if I must say so myself. But yeah, I'm sorry, I'll watch the record. Yeah, have fun. I need to go check it out. Bad time for me to get sick though. Ah, you're sick? That's too bad. But hey, hope you get better soon, buddy. Hope you get better soon, buddy. And thanks again, Draconic, for all the stuff, for the Gach coin and stuff that you graciously gave me to use in this world. Oh yeah, one quick credit for Draconic while he's here. Obviously, this dragon logo, this thing, he made it, and his stuff is like all over the place. Check it out. It's even back here on the ATM. It looks beautiful. Alrighty, folks. Yeah. Y'all is right. Eat healthy, stay healthy, have a nice day, and thank you for the stream. Really fantastic. Thank you guys for showing up to this nice stream. So much talent in this store, indeed. I'm gonna go ahead and go eat something and go to work. This entire project, I gotta be honest, by the end of it, I was ready to pull my hair out because I got really frustrated with some aspects. But all the pain became worth it at the end of it. Correction, I made the vector version of it. Oh yeah, of course. That's what I meant. I'm just the vector version. Right. I got a bit ahead of myself there. Hey, made it just in time. Yeah, Niggy, you made it in time for the end. I'll see you guys next time on Skeleton TV. I think I might go ahead and stream Bayonetta on the weekend. I'll have to schedule that and see what time works with me, but for now, I'll see you next time on Skeleton TV. Or we. You should be proud, Deadman. Beautiful work. Thank you, Yola. I am proud.